Well, tomorrow is Christmas Eve, and I have just been informed that there are going to be a few more people at our little event, and I'm giving out ornaments. So I needed to make a few more, and hopefully I'm getting their colors right. I'm making an assumption with a couple of them. So I've got 4 ornaments here that I'm going to make. I thought, well, hey, since I'm making them, I might as well share the process. This process came from Kelly at ColourArte, and it's different than the one I did earlier as far as the technique, but the end result is amazing, and I'm gonna give a few more of these away. So what I've done here, and I just did it while I was talking, I put some Josonia varnish in there, and all I'm doing is I'm just moving it around, coating the inside. So that's what I'm going to be doing here for a few seconds here. So I'm going to put you on fast forward, maybe listen to some music, and I'll be right back. Okay, so that part of it is done. So now what I'm going to do is, I know that 2 of them, one's going to be in purple and the other one's going to be in pink, because I'm not absolutely positive that my information on the pink one is correct. I'm going to put a teal in there too, just to make sure. So I got a Déjà Vu, which is a purple, and I've got Groovy, which is a pink, and that's what I'm going to start with. So I'm going to start with the pink one first. So this is coated. It's had a chance to make sure there's not too much in there. What I'm going to do, let me see some other colors that go with the pink. That's Gold Sparkle, and a little bit of my Snowflake from Eye Candy. So this little Piggy Groovy, Gold Sparkle from I think it's Bling It. Yes, it's ColourArte Bling It, and Snowflake from Eye Candy. Okay, I'm also going to use a little bit of this, which is, it gives some effects to it that you don't expect. This is actually a food additive. It's called gum arabic. It's an emulsifier, a stabilizer for food. So I'm not going to put too much in here, but I want to put enough that I can get the effects, and it kind of softens some of my pigments, in the sense that it gives it it changes it. So what I've done here is just put a little bit inside. It's random. Later on you'll see why. I'm going to start out with the main color, which is going to be the pink. Now, I've not used this little Piggies with this for a very good reason, because I love my Piggies, and you use more of this than I usually would want to use for an ornament. So, just want to get a little bit of covering inside. A little bit of pink in there, good coverage. So there's the first color. I just wanted to get a glove on, because when I shake these around, my palm of my hand gets cutted out, and this is straight pigment, so it takes some time to get that off my hands. So Gold Sparkle is a really sparkly gold, hence the name. I know I'm off camera here on this to get an idea of what's going on there now. It's sparkly with the pink and the gum arabic. Gave it a little bit of an interesting pop. Now I'm going to finish it off. And this is extremely, you can see how these are huge chunks as far as pigments go. And I'm just gonna add that to it. See if I can get coverage. I wanna make sure I also get the neck of the ornament also. Although that's gonna be covered up with the hanger on it, it's still, I think it's a good idea to get as much done as you can. And there's the first one. I think it's pretty. Definitely pink. And the gold in there, I don't know if you can see that gold shift. The gold shift is actually very nice in there. And the snowflake added something to it that I didn't. It's actually very nice. I like that. We'll do the second one, which is going to be purples and golds. Forgot to put my gum Arabic in there first. That's okay. It'll work after the fact. It'll fill in, and what it does is kind of gives it you'll see at the end, hopefully I can do the in shots, it gives it kind of a watercolor effect. It's hard to explain, but Kelly talked about it in hers, and I didn't have it with the first one of these I did, and I got it in the mail a few days afterwards. Okay. And this is Firedots, and this is gold Nugget. And like the snowflake, it's big old huge chunks. I think this will be nice in there. See what I mean? My hand would have gotten like that. So it's always good to have something to work with. It all came out. So that was that finished one. Yeah. Okay with that. Not as excited as I was with the pink one. These are pretty monochromatic. I mean, they have the gold in there and the white and the gold sparkle in there, but it's a little bit more on the side of one color. I'm gonna do a couple more of these. And I think I'm gonna add another secondary color to one of them. Color from this little Piggy called Psyc. I'm going to add that in with the pink. The Psych and pink should go very well together. I have my put that to the side. And add the pink. Psych from this little Piggy. And both of these, if I have to say with the first time around, both of these are neon colors. So not too many people have neon lights out for Christmas, but it's a nice little idea. This is sending out some serious 80 vibes. The fluorescent pink and the teal. Okay. And you can see the gum Arabic kind of just looks like, you know, nothing now. But as that melts into each other, it becomes more of a watercolor and mixes. So I'm going to say that it was a good idea to add the Psyc to that, because I think it gave a little bit more contrast to work with. So I think I'll be happier with this one. So the gum Arabic is in there. I get rid of the pink. I think I want to add the gold first. Now, on the other side, Now purple. Now, just for a little contrast, Snowflake. As you can see, they got a lot more variation there. The gum Arabic, like I said, that will lessen up, and I got a whole bunch down there. Okay, that's okay. It'll all make sense when it dries or it gets close to drying. And these dry extremely fast, so it's not a question of if they dry. It's a question of just giving it enough time. Okay, so there's that one. So let's take a look at these so you can see where they're at right now. Okay, here we go. You can see that this is the second one I did with the purple, the gold, and that's what I was talking about down here on the end. And that's the teal and the pink. I think that was really probably my favorite of this group. These are the first two I did, the purple and the kind of monochromatic with a little bit of bling to it. So that's those four, and that's the process. Now what I'll do on this now is I'll glue the hanger tops into place, and that's so that even if there was something that could possibly fall out of the ornament, it won't be able to because it'll be glued into place. There'll be no glitter or anything in the way. So there you have it. That's the quick and dirty. There's so much more you can do with these by adding a few more colors, but I think this for tomorrow is going to be just perfect. So, okay, very good. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday, and I will talk to you in the new year.